Aloha guys, what's going on? It's Devon from Just Be Out. I wanted to make this quick video for you guys because we've been getting so many emails, so many DMs on Instagram. You guys have been reaching out to us on Facebook. You're all like, I'm coming here within a week, I'm coming here within a month. What's going on with the rental car situation? Well, I'm actually here at the Paradise Rental Car. And as you can see behind me, the lot is pretty much empty. There are no cars here. Actually, they have one car, which they're actually working on and cleaning right now for rental, but there's someone inside right now waiting for it to be rented. It's already rented out. What's going on here? The prices are insane. So if you don't know what's been going on here on the island, ever since things have been opening up, there have been a supply and demand for rental cars, and the demand is way too high for the supply. Obviously, during the COVID situation when we were all on lockdown, a lot of these car rentals like Paradise Car, Enterprise, Avis, all these, the top 5 big companies, they had to get rid of their cars. Some companies had to sell cars because they weren't making any business and they had to kind of balance everything out. So now that things are opening up and it's happening so fast, so many people are coming into the islands and there are no rental cars available. So the prices have been skyrocketed. Prices have been said to have been from $600 all the way up to $1,000. And this was just a week ago. I just finished speaking to Jim at the Paradise Rental Car, and he said things are kind of stabilizing a little bit. The 5 big top companies, they're getting in more cars. So the prices have been from where it was about $600 a day to $1,000 rental. It's now going down to about between $300 and $400. So things are really balancing out. It's still expensive to rent a car here, of course, but it is getting a little better. So if you have plans to come here within the next week or two to a month, expect that you might not even be able to get a car, even though things are getting a little better as far as the car rentals go. I spoke to the gentleman just detailing the vehicle a little while ago. We had a conversation. He actually said that people have been renting U-Haul trucks. You understand that? They've been renting U-Haul trucks and van at $49 a day to get around the island. So they're actually going to the U-Haul rental places and renting the vehicle just to get around. So that's just mind-blowing to me right now. But you got to do what you have to do to get around. Irene and I took an Uber just the other day, and we were talking to the Uber driver, and the Uber driver said now the demand for Uber and Lyft is also skyrocketing. The cost, we just got an email from a young lady who said that from Honolulu Airport to here in Waikiki, they're charging $50, $60. That is not normally the price. But again, because supply and demand, there's not enough vehicles to get around on the island, and car rentals are sky high, and so is the cost for Uber. So if you are expecting to take an Uber or a Lyft from the airport, know that the price may be higher. We created a video on what the cost should be in normal times, but obviously we're not in normal times, so the prices have just been skyrocketing, unfortunately. But within the next month or two, we expect things to get better. Note again, if you are coming here, make sure you try to make reservations as soon as you possibly can. Otherwise, it's going to be really hard. They're taking Ubers from here to the North Shore. That is just insane. And they're charging upwards from $50 to $60, $80 to get to the North Shore by taking an Uber or a Lyft. When we tried ordering a Lyft, they were saying it would take 15 minutes for them to just get to Chinatown, downtown Honolulu, which is just crazy. Again, these are not normal times. Normally, there are Ubers everywhere, and it'll take a couple minutes for you to get one. Not this day and age. It's not happening that way. So please plan accordingly. I'm going to go to different places now so to get more information from obviously the big 5 dealers and see if they can give us more information on what's going on and when we can expect things to get back to normal and the prices to drop. Just be out with us. Here we are, another location. This used to be $1 and a Thrifty car rentals. We lived literally just across the street here last year, and there used to be lines of people coming in to get cars every morning. Now, it's just an abandoned parking lot. They've been closed, obviously, since the pandemic, and they were never able to reopen. So right now, it's just an empty parking lot, it's gated, and this is all that remains. And this is exactly the toll that's been taken here in the car rental industry on the island of Oahu. Okay guys, so as I mentioned before, we all know now that there's actually a shortage of vehicles here on the island of rentals to get around. That's the problem. What's the solution? Well, I'm here at Cruise in Hawaii and also GoGo Hawaii Rentals. And as you can see also, it's empty in here. They have scooters for rent here. motorcycles. And I spoke to Alicia just a little while ago, and she said that they're also selling out really fast. And as you walk the streets of Waikiki, you'll see the little e-scooters, which is really new. This company is also new, GoGo Rentals Hawaii. And they have these little e-scooters, and if you come here, you'll see a lot of people riding the streets with these little black scooters. So they just launched their company here, but their scooters are everywhere. So if you're trying to get around the island, this is one of the good alternatives to do so. Take a motorcycle up to the North Shore, but I don't want to get ahead of myself here. I'm gonna let Alyssa tell you a little bit more about the service they have to offer here and if it's right for you.
Aloha and welcome to Cruising Hawaii. I know there's been a huge shortage out in our islands. However, we do have some options for you. With our 125cc scooters and up, you can actually go all around the island with no restrictions. And with our 50cc mopeds, we have two options. You can either cruise in the Honolulu area and ride around, or you can go ahead and get our premium mopeds and go around the entire island, okay? We hope to see you soon.
So I just spoke to a representative here in the international market at the Avis and Budget. What he told me is that they have cars that are being rented out. They don't have a shortage with cars. And the general advice he gave was, if you are planning on coming to Hawaii, basically you need to have car rental as a part of the whole entire plan. Don't wait till you get here to then decide that you're going to rent a car, because you're going to find yourself without being able to do so. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. Thank you guys. I wanted to make this video short and maybe give you guys a little solution on what you can possibly do to get around the island. I know once you're here, you want to be able to move around, but right now it's just a little bit difficult due to the supply and demand. But all in all, things are getting better. From everyone I spoke to, they said more cars are coming in and getting rentals will become much easier as time goes on. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. And don't forget, guys, every Friday I will be going live. So I'll be going a little bit more in depth with this situation when it comes to car rentals in the live this Friday. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in the next one. And as usual, just be out with us.